What is going on, collectors of YouTube? I am back with another review video, and I know it's been a while since the last time that I put out a video, but as I said in my update, it's just been just kind of hard getting videos out. I've just been really busy, but never never fear. I'm just doing my best to get content out to all of you, and I appreciate all of you that have just stuck by me and have enjoyed my videos. Because I enjoy doing them as much as you guys watch them. But anyways, all that aside, today I'm gonna be talking about, well, The Big Lebowski. As you can see, The Big Lebowski it's arguably one of my top 10 movies. It'd probably be in number one. I really enjoy this movie. It's really good. When it first came out, not many people talked about it. It kind of became one of those cult classics. It became popular like afterwards, but I mean, so many just good moments in the movie. But not just not just talking about the movie. I'm mainly talking about some of the merchandise that was released behind it. As you can see in the back, we have a bobblehead, and then we have the vinyl idols, which I never even knew they made one of those, but they did. I mean, I was at Ross and I happened to come across the dude, and of course I had to get my hands on him. So let's get these two unwrapped and reviewed. Bear in mind they're not action figures; they are statues. Obviously, the Wacky Wobbler is a bobblehead, and then the vinyl idols. It's pretty much Funko Pop, but just that slender, skinny version of the Funko Pop. So enough gabbing. Let's get these two out of their box and showing off a little bit. So cracked open and out of the packaging, I mean, there's not really much to talk about. We have the basically, the bobblehead. You know, you just bounce their head and they bobble. However, with this one, I don't have batteries in them right now, but he does talk every time you bounce his head. He says a few things. What does he say actually? Actually, I'll just bring out the box so you can see. So let me focus on that. So basically that's everything he says. The dude abides. Hey, at least I'm housebroken. That funny scene, it's basically at the beginning when he goes into his apartment and those two guys they beat him up and they put his head in the toilet. And then I do mind, the dude minds. This will not I do mind, the dude minds. This will not stand, man. I'm the dude, so that's what you call me, or Duderino, or El Dude. It's been a while since I've seen it. Obviously, you're not a golfer. Again, you're not a golfer. It ties into, hey, at least I'm not housebroken. And then, yeah, well, that's just like your opinion, man. But oh my gosh, this movie is just it's so awesome. If you have not seen it, just pause this video and go check out The Big Lebowski. I mean, you're actually doing yourself a disservice. If you love movies, if you love comedies, you got to check out The Big Lebowski if you have not seen it. This is an awesome movie. So basically, that's everything that he says when he does have batteries in him. Unfortunately, as you saw, he doesn't have working batteries. So I'll have to pick some up. They're pretty much the little tiny, basically like batteries you buy for hearing aids and all that. So it's not like you can put double A's on them. And then on the other side, we have this vinyl idols, and I really like this guy. I like how Funko detailed him. He mainly looks like he's out of a comic strip. As for this, in my opinion, it's a good representation of Jeff Bridges as the dude. I think they got his likeness really well. And then as far as those vinyl idols, they're going for that comic style, which I have seen, obviously I've seen all the other vinyl idols that Funko has put out. Back to the Future, Seinfeld. Geez, I think they've done some other ones. I've even seen a few like Jokers from the Suicide Squad Joker and the 1960s Joker, if I'm not mistaken. But they've put out a few of the vinyl idols. But I'm glad that I picked this one up because I didn't, like I said, I didn't even know that they made him. You know, I passed on the other vinyl idols. I mean, they were looked all right. The Back to the Future, the Doc and Marty, they looked all right. But I mean, for me, they were an easy pass. But when I came across, like I said, I was at Ross and they had like three of them there. So of course I had to pick one up. I mean, it's the dude. You can't pass on the dude. But I really like how they detailed his little cup of his little drink right here. They actually, if you can see it, they actually detailed it really well. It really looks like what he actually drinks in the movie, and the cup they made it clear so you can see it. And then of course his his raggedy sweater that he wears throughout the movie makes him look like a bum. Well, pretty much he looks like a bum. And the big saying in the movie from Jeffrey Lebowski, the guy that he goes to see because the two guys that beat him up at the beginning, they pee on his rug or they piss on his rug, and so he goes to see the Jeffrey Lebowski, who's rich and everything, and Jeffrey Lebowski's older, and he's basically just downgrading him, and then he's like, "Do you look for work in that? Do you even have a job?" I mean, it's funny. Like I said, you got to go check it out. But yeah, and then of course his trademark frickin' sandals that he wears throughout. It's kind of a shame that they didn't make these clear, but he basically wears clear sandals that look like these, but they're not white. They're clear in the movie. So they could have made him clear right here in the figure. And of course his green shorts. So, turn him around, and I mean, pretty detailed as far as his sweater goes. But I dig it. I dig this comic style that they did with the dude. And I would really love to get my hands on the actual action figures. They made like these fat action figure type Big Lebowski figures. They made, obviously, the dude. They made his buddy Walt, which is played by John Goodman. And I think that might be it, if I'm not mistaken. But those things are going for crazy amounts of money. I didn't realize how much they were going online, but I was actually at Frankenson's, and this guy was selling him for like $60. So I think maybe and he's been there for a while. I don't think anybody's going to go and get him because that Big Lebowski figure, he's been there for a year. And cheap plug, if you go back and watch my Frankenson's videos, you'll see that I actually videotaped, or I caught that figure on camera. But again, I didn't pick him up because he's going for $60. But seeing how much he's going for online, I think the next time I go back to Frankenson's, I think I might just pull the trigger and pick him up because, like I said, The Big Lebowski, one of my favorite movies, and I gotta get just anything the dude. So we take a look at this bobblehead, and like I said, they did a really good representation of Jeff Bridges. They got the face really good. His cup, though, they didn't make it clear. They didn't even really make the drink that look that good, in my opinion. But I mean, it's there. You still have the little ice cubes and everything. They made his shirt a little wrinkled. His sweater, pretty detailed, kind of like the other figure. Has the pretty much like the corduroy in it and everything. Again, his shorts, they actually did detail his shorts more than the vinyl idols. But again, the vinyl idols, they're going for the comic look. And again, like with the sandals, I mean, they detailed it. They even put a little buckle right there, but they didn't make his sandals clear. And in the movie, he's wearing clear sandals, the cheap clear sandals that you'd see at the 99-cent store. But it is what it is. And then of course on the base, the Big Lebowski. So it's really cool, and I'm glad that I've had these. I've actually had these a while, and I've been wanting to do a review on them for some time, but other stuff has come up, and then I've reviewed other figures on this channel. But I was looking at my collection, and I just thought to myself, heck, I mean, I need to show these off. I mean, The Big Lebowski is one of my favorite movies, so heck, I mean, I need to show these two pieces off because they're awesome. And like I said, I'm glad that I was able to pick them up. So I just wanted to share that with all of you. I share little bits and pieces from the movie. Like I said, if you haven't seen it, pick it up. I mean, you can find the movie at Target. I think you can find it at Walmart too. But I mean, just anywhere. Amazon. Go on Amazon, buy it. Go to Target. Actually, this steelbook is what I picked up from Target, because every now and then you can go in there and they'll have steelbooks of different movies. So of course, when I saw this steelbook, I had to get it. I mean, like I said, I mean it's the Big Lebowski, but it's your standard steelbook. Has pretty cool looking art, especially with the front. The back, it's pretty generic, just has scenes of the movie. But yeah, pretty much you're getting it for the front of it. It's done in like little comic styles, which is really cool. But yeah, I'm glad that I was able to get these pieces. So that will about do it for this review. Like I said, I just wanted to show off just my thoughts on the Big Lebowski in general. Very awesome movie. If you haven't, like I've been saying, go watch it. So I will end my review here, as I always do. Collect what you love. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, tell me what I'm doing right, tell me what I'm doing wrong. I love all feedback, and I will see you all in the next video.